So alright y'all, welcome to the Chris Show this week. Today we're going to be discussing a few things, but some things I thought we would never really be discussing. We're discussing Dwayne Wade's family. We're discussing Dwayne Wade's family in an instance I never thought we would be talking about. Well, I mean, it could be talked about, but I never thought it would be worldwide news like everyone's been talking for the whole week. Well, Dwayne Wade went to the Ellen show and talked about how his son Zaire transitioned to becoming a girl, Zaya. How he came upon that process and how he came out to Gabrielle and Dwayne. And it was, you know, very telling and everyone was happy and celebrating it. But you know the public opinion, not everyone's supportive of LGBT, not everyone is going to be supportive of Wade. I'm going to give you the information on how everybody's felt, my take on it, and just why is this even news in the first place? It really shouldn't be, but I'm gonna, you know, it's talked about, so I'll talk about it. Also, we're gonna be talking about Jussie Smollett. Now we're gonna be talking about Jussie Smollett. You haven't heard his name in a year. He had a fake hate crime against him. He hired the Nigerian twins to do it. He had 16 felonies against him. They were dropped. So it turns out they were picked back up. I'm gonna give you some information as to why. Should Jussie be worried he's going to prison? Is this all an act? What's really going on? I'm gonna give you the deets for that, so be sure to tune in. And lastly, Amber Rose did some dumbass shit. And I'm not talking just dumb. She got a tattoo on her forehead. Like, did you really want some attention that bad, Amber? What was really going through your mind when you got this head tattoo? I'm gonna show you the tattoo, what's said on the tattoo, and how Amber Rose has reacted to people giving her criticism on the tattoo. So be sure to tune into the Chris Show this week. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade have been talked about a lot recently with me. Gabrielle Union with American Got Talent. Check my previous videos with the Terry Crews situation if you haven't. But this new situation, it's a very touchy subject, and touchy subject because, you know, LGBT is really rising in America. It's been talked about a lot more. More and more kids, more and more adults, more and more people are starting to transition to whoever they really want to be, whether they're going from a guy to a girl, girl to a guy, and your thing, if someone is who they are, that's what they are. So Dwayne Wade's daughter, who's 12, came home and told Dwayne and Gabrielle Union that she no longer wants to be called Zaire, that she goes by Zaya, and she identifies as a her. They respected it and accepted it, but not everybody's Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. I've seen a lot of hateful stuff on the internet this week. I've seen some people saying Dwayne Wade should have disciplined his son. Why is he even doing that? He shouldn't have accepted him. He should have told his ass to go back to school. He should have did this. He should have did that. But at the end of the day, nobody knows what you're gonna do until you're actually in that situation with your kid. Now me, I'm not even sure I'm a person that truly wants kids. Maybe in the future, maybe not. Them motherfuckers is expensive, first off. I don't know if I want one. But even if this situation happened to me, I'm probably gonna do it in Dwayne Wade's situation, but it's a tricky situation. It's hard for the parents too, because at the end of the day, we all don't want to talk about it, but there's a lot of people in this world that are not accepting of those people and not accepting of those standards and not accepting of those conditions. And you have to deal with those people. Some of those people are your own family member. There's old people that do not accept homosexuality. There's old people that do not accept transgender. There's old people of all types of stuff. But there's also young people that are like that. There's also a lot of homophobia in America in general. So to be able to say that you're going to do it, particularly to how Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle did it, that's fine. But also, I'm going to do that middle ground. You also can't expect everyone to be that open and willing this fast and this soon. This is still something fairly new. Some people are very ignorant to this. I'm still fairly ignorant to a lot of these things, but I'm willing to learn. But not a lot of people are willing to learn or wanting to learn. And some of them are just going to reject their kid if they do that. Some of them are going to kick them out of their life. Some of them are going to accept it, but they're going to be disappointed. Some of them are just going to, you know, they're going to be supportive, but they're not going to love them the same as they did before. And it sucks, it's shitty, but that's the realism of America. And that's the realism that not everybody is going to have that view that you're going to have. And if you're going to be mad at someone for not wanting that, then that's fine. But that's their opinion and that's their family and that's how they're gonna raise their kids. And I've also seen some people be like, if you're in my house and you're not paying bills, you are whatever I say you are. That's where I draw the line. Like, you need to respect your kids, you need to do all that as well. If they want to go by that, let them do, because they're only going to resent you if you're just going to be like, nah, you ain't going to do that, or I'm not going to call you that. That just is where you build up the resentment. But this is America. Everybody got an opinion. Not everybody is for the LGBT community. Not everybody's going to be supportive for it. You really learned that last week seeing everybody talk about Dwayne Wade's daughter. You know, I'm just like, damn, man, I didn't even know. But like I said, me personally, if that happened with my kid, I don't know what would happen. Would I be disappointed? Who knows? I'll be accepting of it, yes, but will I be 100% open and honest? Like, yeah, no, nothing is that concrete. There's always something more to it, because it's not just dealing with that, it's dealing with the people that are going to react to how that is. And it's tough. So now this is where I'm asking for your guys' opinion. How do you guys feel on this topic? Are you so full-on supportive like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union? Are you that middle ground where you're like, yeah, if my son or daughter did this transitioning, I'd be accepted, but I wouldn't be completely happy about it? Are you one of these people that you would be pushing them out of your life? You would just be like, I'm good? Or are you just a person, it don't matter at the end of the day. I love you for who you are, whatever you want to be, and who you want to be. I'd love to hear it, because this is a very controversial topic. So yes, let's hear your thoughts. So the Jussie Smollett situation, if you guys don't remember, back in 2019, he was the one that had the hate crime. He said they had a noose over him. It happened 3 in the morning in Chicago. These white people attacked him. Basically, this motherfucker was lying. Not only that, because Jussie Smollett's gay and all that. Basically, people were trying to say that black people weren't defending Jussie Smollett because he was gay. But in reality, a lot of us didn't believe him in his story, because it just seemed very fabricated. It had a lot of details that were missing. Either way, the courts agreed with us. He was facing 16 charges, lying to the police, falsifying information, all counts. Basically, all of that got dropped, but the Chicago Police Department was pissed off at the judge that dropped everything. And so they were pissed, and then they wanted to reopen the investigation to see if they were able to get any new charges or reopen some of those charges. Meanwhile, if you guys don't know, Jussie Smollett was on Empire, the show that was big 3 to 4 years ago, but no one talks about now. He got fired from there. They're on their last season. That show's about to end. Nobody really cares about Empire. So either way, back to about Jussie Smollett and this prosecutor. So apparently this prosecutor is up for re-election next month. And now this person randomly wants to dial back to this Jussie Smollett case and bring it back up and charge Jussie Smollett for 6 felony charges that he could face up to 3 years in prison if convicted. But what Jussie Smollett's saying and what his lawyer is saying is this person is doing this so they can get reelected, so they can be eye of public opinion, to be, you know, everyone's talking about it now. I'm talking about it now. She's getting praised for it. It's obviously going to help her towards re-election. So they're saying this is a stunt by her. And me, I actually kind of agree with him. Why now? Why did you wait a whole year? If you had information, you could have released this in November. You could have released this in October. You could release this whenever. But you waited a month before re-election. I know people and I know agendas. That's definitely an agenda. Now, is Jussie Smollett wrong? Yeah, he's wrong. He's a dumb motherfucker for doing this and trying to, I got hung by a noose and I'm the, I don't even know if y'all remember, but he said at a concert or something like he's the gay Tupac and shit. And so yes, he's wrong, and his career is forever gonna be tainted from this. But also, is he really someone that should go to prison for 3 years for this? Nah, I don't agree with that. Maybe he should serve a month or 2, maybe 3 months tops, but nothing too crazy. Maybe it's on his record, but who cares? He's an actor. Will he ever get a job again? Probably not. Or if he does, it'll be smaller roles or a few years down the line. His life is heavily affected from this. Even the Nigerian twins he hired just wants him to come clean. They're like, he clearly lied on this case. They're not defending it or trying to defend him. Basically, he's all alone in this instance. So, This is where I'm asking for your guys' opinion. Do you think Jussie should serve jail time or prison time? If he does, how long should it be? Or do you think this prosecutor is just doing this so she can get reelected next month? I'd love to hear, because I think she's doing this to get reelected. I don't think he's going to serve anything. I do think the police department wants to recur some of the fees and all the investigation that they had to occur for Smollett. So I can see him having to pay some of that off, but I don't really see jail or prison or any of that happening. So let's hear what you guys have. Amber Rose, name we really haven't heard. It was way more popular in the early 2000s or late 2000s when she was around Kanye and Wiz Khalifa. She's someone that's not been big news lately, but she was news last week. This girl, I'm just gonna show you the picture. She has a face tattoos of her son's nicknames, Bash and Slash, and it's in like this cursive writing. It's on the top of her forehead. Let's just say it's some of the ugliest shit I've ever seen. For a tattoo. For someone as pretty as her, it definitely makes her ugly. I've always been a person, I like tattoos, but for girls, you have chest tattoos, that looks kind of trashy to me. You have face tattoos, I don't really vibe to it. Neck tattoos are hit or miss on the person. Sometimes it looks trashy, sometimes it looks good. But basically, there's body parts that need to have tattoos and there's body parts that don't. Face tattoos, unless you're someone that's a rapper, boxer, killer, thug, gangbanging, I really don't see why you should be getting a face tattoo anyways. Or you're a tattoo artist. You know, tattoo artists, show off what you got. But most people, the general people, face tattoos are a fuck no. Like, you just look stupid and you're not going to be getting jobs. Obviously, Amber Rose doesn't have to worry about that because she's famous. But still, you look dumb. As we all know, celebrities love to clap back to the hate or whatever they get. So Amber Rose did some clap back. Let me read what she said. Beauty is not what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts. Inside of my pussy and inside of my heart. So that's her just, she knows she took an L and she's just trying to save grace. Oh, my pussy's still good. I still got my love. But you know, these words are definitely affecting you if you had to take the time to respond with that comment, because that's not really a clap back. That's like when a player is about to get released or traded and then they start typing up the Bible quotes and stuff. Like, nah, that's that. I know I took an L, but maybe the future's better for me. She also followed up that message with a lengthier one. Let me read it to you. For the people that are telling me I'm too pretty for a face tat are the same people that would tell me that I'm too pretty even if they thought I was ugly and lie to me, laugh out loud, or they would just tell me I'm ugly. So either way, the moral of the story is do whatever the fuck you want in life. Hey, I agree with her about the do whatever the fuck you want in life. But let's not act like you aren't prettier without the face tattoo. You're just doing this to save grace. Obviously, you can't go back on it. If you do the face tat removal, I think it still has like a little lingering effects, I think. You can quote me on that one. I could be wrong. But either way, this is going to be on your face forever. So you're accepting it. It's like going through the stages of grief. She had an outrage, anger. Now she's probably accepting it and just moving on. She also tried to say that Kobe Bryant's death helped inspire her to get the tattoo, but please don't bring Kobe Bryant into that. He had nothing to do with you getting that dumbass tattoo. If you wanted the tattoo, it's simple. You can get them on your wrist, like, you know, slash bash. You wanted the attention. You wanted the people talking about you with the face tats. People are talking about you now. I'm talking about you now. But you're just not talking in how you thought it would go. You thought people would be like, damn, that shit was fire. Look at Amber Rose, she back. But nah, it's more like, this lady, it's more like this girl hella desperate. She just wants attention in any shape or form. So let me know in the comment section. You think Amber Rose did this for attention? And if she did, do you like the face tat or do you think it's ugly like I do? And also, how do you feel about her responses? Is it that weak, I'm just trying to save grace, or is she actually being genuine? I'd love to hear. So yeah, this is the Chris show this week. As far as like breaking news, worldwide headlines, it wasn't, but this is still pop culture. There's a lot to talk about with Dwayne Wade's daughter, Jussie Smollett situation coming back, and Amber Rose with the dumbass face tattoo. Once again, I asked you guys for a lot of the things in the comments section. Let's please engage. Also, you know, I post these shows Monday morning, noon Eastern time. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for all my videos, like, comment, share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. This is Chris. I'm out this motherfucker.